Think about Mary Jane. Think about other people and their problem and stop thinking about your problem. Because if you are focused on your problem, you are so zoomed in on your problem that you miss the opportunity to make extra cash. We are going rich.
Born as a go. We have to make it out without a doubt. Movement from the south, none of the beats. Bring and get
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I trust that you all are up and running and is doing okay, you know. Yeah, man, and big thank you to everybody who has subscribed and share and you know the world works already, right? So once you are doing all of the YouTubian things, big up yourself. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Andre Walker and this is Dre Talk Finance, where we talk everything finance. Cool? Yeah, man. So I promise, you know, one video per week, but work with me. I'm getting there. Stay tuned, man. Keep watching. You're gonna see. I'm gonna start do one video per week. It's just that me have to work it. It new to me right now, so me have to work it into my schedule. You know, so I know I'm kind of fall off because it's been a while since I put up a video. But me I get there, man. Don't worry yourself. Alright? Me I put the proper systems in place to make sure that that is delivered. Cool? Yeah, man. So anyways, as you can see, I am at work. I just take some time off to shoot this video. You know, in between meeting with clients, I just take a little time because, you know, me I go on good for the day. I have some time for my hand, so I utilize it to shoot the video. So anyways, I don't know what the topic for this video is going to be, but I know what I want to talk about, and it is something that is affecting my clients. 2 clients reached out to me the other day regarding the same thing. They must say, yo, them just not have no money, right? Like, they might find it very difficult when you come on to money and them just don't have the money at the end of the month and them get paid and the money just vanish and they really need help, you know. And one of them even suggested to me that you want to cut back on our policies, you know, so she can have more money. But me I tell her, I say, that doesn't solve your problem. That won't solve your problem. You cut back on the policy and you get little extra money and it's still going to vanish out of your hand if you don't have a proper system in place. So systems becomes important, right? Yeah, and that's what I want to talk to you about. And a while ago, I just allude to it too, you know, saying that I am working on my system so that I can deliver one video to you per week. So systems are very important. A friend of mine always tell me that you don't rise to the level of your goals, you actually fall to the level of your systems. So systems are even more important than goals when you're trying to achieve a particular goal, right? So you have to have the proper systems in place. Cool? Yeah, man. And that leads me right into talking about the first thing, which is to have what's the right terminology for it now? An optimized system for managing your money. And I use the word optimize in front of it because everybody have a system, you know, because the system kind of tie in with your habits, right? So everybody have a system. So I use the word optimized because that is what you want to get, right? You want to get something that actually works. So you have to find an optimized system for managing your money before you even get your money. That way, you don't have to wonder what you're going to do with the money after you get it, right? And that eliminates all of the bandwidth where you're going to put now towards how to spend your money, right? If you wait until the money come in your account or you get paid to decide what you're going to do with it, then you're going to do the same thing when you did the last time, which lead you to being broke. Cool? So you have to change that. Remember, you know, the government take out for them one before you ever get it, you know, because them no say if they left it in the account, you know, if they ever left it in the account one day before or after, I should say, you get paid, you know, if they left it in the account one day after you get paid, you know, them risk not getting it. So them actually take out for them one first, right? If you have a pension, your pension come out before you get paid. And if you check your pension plan, you know, the other day, this is something that I did some time ago in the past. I check my pension and I just look for the pension amount and I say, yo, oh, my pension money can be up so high and my bank account can be so low. Like that does not make any sense. Or is it that me can have so much money in my pension account but I can't have that amount in my regular savings? Now that is something that I thought about one good while ago. And that lead me into creating the systems that I use to manage my money now. So I share it with you. Hopefully you can implement it in your life and it will be beneficial to you. So the first thing you need to do, treat your money like bills. Like if you have a car loan and the car loan come out of your salary every month, treat your own money where you are put aside for a particular purpose just like that. If you're gonna start a business, treat the money there just like that. Your tithing, treat it just like that. You are investing, you have an investment account, fund your investment account just like how you would have paid your car loan every month. Go down to your employer, wherever your employer is, and make them set it up, right? But you need to open the account first, right? Yeah, naturally. So you get an account, separate accounts for separate things. You have a separate account for tithing, a separate investment account, a separate account for starting your business, a separate account for getting rich, your get rich fund, or your emergency fund. You have different accounts. Cool? You go to your employer now and you set up deductions from these salary deductions that is from your paycheck, and it will go to these accounts. If you're getting a set amount of money per month, you can allocate a percentage to each of those accounts, right? So you can say 10% to tithing, 15% to investment. If you get the gist. If you are not getting a set amount of money like me, like my money varies, the amount that Sagicor pays me vary from month to month. What I do is to give a set amount instead of a percentage. So when I set up a specific amount that goes to my investment account, a specific amount that goes to whatever, right? So you set a specific amount. If you are unable to set, hold on, let me turn this down. Alright, that's the AC blowing. So you set a specific amount if you are unable to set a percentage. That way now the money goes over there without you thinking about it or have to put in no extra work. Because the truth is, if me leave it up to you or you leave it up to yourself, you not gonna do, right? Same thing for me. If me leave it up to myself, it not gonna do. It just not gonna do. So we put systems in place to make sure that it is done. And then now I go back and I check if these systems are operating efficiently, right? So we evaluate the system by checking every month to make sure that the money actually go where it's supposed to go. See what I say? Next thing is you don't want to use any account, because if these accounts are easily accessible, then you're gonna spend the money. Yeah. And the most ironic thing, you remember I was telling you about the same client who I tell me say she want cancel one of the policies them because she don't have enough money and rate it. It's when I check one of her policies them, she have a good lump sum. And we bring it to her attention and I say, look how you have this amount of money over here upon the policy here. Because they give her a little investment, Yeah. So she said, wow, so much money there in it? She can't believe. Because guess what, go on? It is not readily accessible. She don't have a card feed where she can just go to the ATM and go pull some money from it or tap it at the point of sale and spend, right? It's not readily accessible. So that's what you want to do. You want to set up accounts that are not readily accessible, that maybe you have to go in branch to get the money, or if you go send an email and make a call and follow up and say, if you do some form of transaction or something, but you don't want it to be an account that you can just easily tap your card and spend from. Cool? Or you can just go online and do some shopping from. You don't want it to be like that. If it is like that, you're going to have a problem because you're going to spend the money. Cool? Yeah. So that's the first thing you need to do. Establish systems, and not just any system. It have to be efficient, right? So you establish an efficient system that can get the money allocated before you ever get it. Cool. Next thing is you want to find additional source of cash flow. And how you do that? You have to be more valuable, right? So you have to provide some form of value, and in order to provide value, you have to stop thinking about yourself for a second and think about John Brown, somebody else. Think about Mary Jane. Think about other people and their problem, and stop thinking about your problem. Because if you are focused on your problem, you are so zoomed in on your problem that you miss the opportunity to make extra cash, because somebody out there is willing to pay you to solve their problem. It is the truth. Me not tell you no lie. Alright, take this, look on this. What is the opposite of sales? Right? Majority of us say we don't like sales. Like when we talk to a lot of people, them say, we don't like sales because we don't like to deal with people and sell. But what is the opposite of sale? If you don't like sales, you know what you are? You are a buyer, a consumer. So it means that more people outside there are consumers than people who are sellers or producers. There are more people in Jamaica or in the world who are consumers than people who are producers. So it means that whatever you are offering, there is likely somebody or a large group of people who is readily available to consume whatever you are providing. It is the truth. The other day, alright, let me share 2 examples with you now. The other day, this young girl reached out to me and she said she has some sheet to sell if I buy one. I'm sure I have a lot of sheet at home. I don't need any sheet now. And she said if I can support her. And I said to myself in my head, when I said in my head, internal conversation, sometimes I speak so fast that my words stumble over each other. But anyways, internal conversation, and I said to myself, so why is it that me if I buy something to benefit you? Like, if me I buy something, it should be for me. Stop thinking about yourself. Why you want me to buy? I don't care about you so much. I'm if I buy something to benefit you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it should not be a case where me I buy things to benefit you unless you are a friend of mine, a close friend, and or you are some family member, some charity thing or going or something. But it shouldn't be a case where I just go buy one sheet because I support you. No. Buy a sheet because I want a sheet. If you want to sell something to me, find out the things that I want. What kind of problem is Andrea having? And then give me a solution to my problem. That is it. And you get my money. Once the solution that you are providing is worth more than the money that is in my pocket, I will gladly take it out and give it to you to solve the problem. Yeah. And that is how everybody is. People want to buy. The other day, one friend of mine asked me if I get a computer for her daughter, right? And when I check around the computer, them so expensive, but she's not telling me, so I think she said she only have 30,000 or something like that can spend. And she asked me if I could have find one good computer for her daughter. And when I go out and I check, I can't find nothing, you know. One man say check Facebook. I'm check Facebook Marketplace and I see some computers, be a second hand. I say, yo, I don't really want encourage her to go buy a second hand because probably it have problems and so forth and she only have 30,000 to spend. But then I came across this young lady. She provided a brand new computer, HP, for 30,000. I said, wow, how were you able to do that? I'm going to contact her and she come and sell me the computer and the computer work good up to this point, right? And when I buy the computer, I asked her, how are you able to do that? And she shared with me that all she did was buy it online, make some connections with some people who work at the airport who can give her it, right? And she just work out some deals with them and she get it. Like, I'm not going to nitty gritty still, you know? But here she is providing this computer in less time than if I should buy it on the internet and cheaper. You understand what I'm saying? Cheaper than our competitors who are selling new computers for like 70,000 and so forth. So I bought it from her. And if I want another computer, I'm going to buy it again from her. So I'm saying provide value. Provide value. That's all you have to do. Look around you, find out the issues that people are having and solve those problems. Alright?
We are go rich. Born as a go. We have to make it out without a doubt. Movement from the south, none of the real friend.